themselves into these small communities, right? But very active. You know, they're talking all the time, and we were joking that, like, one guy said in the panel, like, my first experience on Discord was through my kids' preschool community group. You know, but like you have other friends who I have a colleague who I work with who's a huge gamer, CEO of a company, huge gamer, and she organizes a Pokemon channel, and there's music and artists, and so in these immersive worlds, right? Are we going to start to see, like, is the architecture something that looks like Spotify, where we organize ourselves into genres and then we discover? Is it more like the artists themselves will lead their communities in, and then the communities themselves will popularize fandom in, you know, those, in that discovery, in those interactions? Like, how are you, I mean, the question kind of goes to all three of you, actually, because you all kind of represent different aspects of that. But curious to know that. And then I think we only have a few minutes left after that. All right, so.
I'll go quickly. I mean, I think I'm obsessed with community. I had an app separately. It's Tribalist, and we had Tastemates.
I was one of the first.
And Tastemates was like connecting people around common interests. So it's been an obsession that commonly called the interest graph. So I think, you know, it's ridiculous that all these media platforms, our current platform included, everyone is the same. It's ridiculous, right? Because everyone has these different experiences on the platform. Some fans are good fans. Some fans are on there. You think my daughter's on Snapchat, she has a Snap score. And it's very clever, like the more she uses it, the higher the score, basically. So everyone, we want to start engaging the community, first of all, by getting feedback. So I've been checking out Black Angels at South by, if you haven't heard of them, great band. So I am a super fan. I got to meet Alex yesterday, he's an Austin-based band. I'm like a little fanboy still. So sharing that data back with the fans and kind of bringing light to the community where everyone is not the same. Everyone is not the same Spotify user, Napster user, Netflix user. We all have different patterns. And I think first of all, is like showing the fans, hey, you're a top 100 badge unlock of Black Angels. And I'm like, oh, and then maybe I might meet the other top 100 fans. And then I get to do a meet and greet because they know I'm top 100 fans. So I think the communities flow nicely initially. Like if you're going to a concert of Black Angels, probably all the people at the show you're going to have at least something in common with, and you might get on with, and then you could discover other things. So I think genre and data around interest data, so you know, music, movies, TV, restaurants, all these things are signals about who we are and how we represent ourselves in the world and who we might be compatible with. So I think those genre-based interest graph communities are a great place to start. And I think it's easier, instead of, a lot of people have tried to jam music into Discord. You know, I looked at investing in rhythm, and that's now trying to come back again. I think it's much easier to bring, when we looked at Roblox bringing music in, I think it's easier to bring the features into music where people already hang out every day. So look to see community features coming in, or if you're a Glass Animals fan, you're going to get connected with other people. If you know, we're a high overlap in taste, we'll get connected and communities will start to form, and that's what the artist wants. If you were there, if you were fan number 5, they want to know that, and they want to connect with you, they want to reward you, engage you, and you want to feel good about it, right? Because it's like, it's that whole thing. It's like, I was the first fan of, you know, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh, of course you were, of course you were. It's like, well, you can now prove it because it's all on chain. So good for the fan, you know, good for the artist, and I think it's a natural way for people to connect around interest, because it's hard to connect now, and I don't want to get on to dating, but, you know, but I think interest a more natural way to connect with people versus like looks and swiping. So.